So I just wanted to ask you, when you use that, one of the greatest superpowers we have is the voice of the customer and listening to that voice of the customer. And by doing what you're doing and expanding and giving that added service to look across the portfolio, what that's really doing also is getting you into conversations that you wouldn't have been in, where you can learn from. How important are customer conversations? That's a phenomenal, one good way to do it, right? It's not the only way to have
It's
conversations.
it's not the only way to do it. So I also look after our client experience program, and what we call our Net Promoter Score program here at Natixis Investment Managers. And this has been absolutely incredible to take on because I think the customer drives everything. And everyone talks about customer centricity, but unless you're actually doing it and it's embedded in everything that you do, then it isn't actually making a difference. And the couple of things that I would say is, as you mentioned, there's ways to do it. And we have our NPS scoring, which is our net promoter score, looking at how satisfied our customers are with us. And the one thing I always say is my golden star metric or my North Star metric when it comes to this is whether you'd refer Natixis investment managers to a family or friend. And the reason why I say that is because you wouldn't recommend anyone to your mum and dad that you didn't explicitly trust. So that is a North Star metric for me because then it's actually really showing how much they engage with you, how much they trust you, and how much they're likely to do business with you. In addition to that, the other superpower that I've seen come into play and work really well is having these client advisory boards. So being able to actually test product, test pricing, test messaging, and test an overall experience with the customer advisor board is going to hold you in really good stead because I think there's obviously the trust element coming in and how do they learn to trust you? That's going to build trust because they're seeing that you value their opinion and you value their input. But also, if their experience with you is improving as a firm, that's going to improve your credibility as well.